Breaking: White House issues shock terror warning, people could die. It's been 2.5 weeks since the tragic terrorist attack in New York when a foreign national used a rented truck to mow down cyclists and pedestrians on a bike path, ultimately killing 8 and injuring a dozen more. According to the Washington Free Beacon, the White House has released a disturbing revelation regarding how these terrorists enter the U.S. At least 5 foreign individuals were granted visas and allowed to enter were later determined to have ties to terrorism, and hundreds of other foreign nationals have similar ties. Sayfullo Habibullaevic Saipov, the terrorist who murdered 8 in New York a few weeks ago, was originally from Uzbekistan. He was permitted to enter and live in the U.S. via the visa lottery system, which randomly grants green cards to foreigners wishing to be here. As controversial as such a randomized entry system is, it has been revealed that multiple individuals under the program later were tied to or committed domestic terror attacks like Saipov's. Even worse is the shocking revelation from the White House that hundreds of foreign nationals granted access to the U.S. are under investigation for potential ties to terrorism. Hundreds of known individuals could potentially carry out terroristic acts like Saipov. This is not to say that every foreign national is a terrorist, but it does reveal the failings of the vetting process and how dangerous a visa lottery system can be. The White House gave an example of this when it also revealed that another man was arrested for attempting to support ISIS, just a few days prior to Saipov's attack in New York City. Another Uzbek national and visa lottery winner, Abdurasul Husnovich Jaraboev, was sentenced to 15 years in prison after pleading guilty to conspiring to provide material support to Islamic State terrorists. Yet another example is Said Hayes Ahmed, who also entered under the visa lottery program. In 2009, he was convicted of engaging in activities related to terrorism in the U.S. and abroad. 3 foreign nationals from Pakistan and Egypt between 1999 and 2002 had also been granted access via the visa lottery program and later committed acts of terrorism. Another major concern of President Trump's administration is that the visa lottery program can legally permit those accepted to also bring along relatives and family members. The concern here is that someone may knowingly or unknowingly bring along someone who could have ties to terrorism and isn't properly vetted. These revelations are part of a growing push by President Trump and his administration to eliminate the visa lottery program and enforce stricter vetting processes for those entering the country. Democrats in Congress have opposed President Trump's efforts to more stringently vet those coming to our country. Do you agree with him? Those who wish to live in the U.S. legally and benefit the nation by embracing its traditions and ideologies, and becoming patriotic hard-working Americans, are more than welcome, but they should be properly vetted and processed before entering. It isn't wrong to want to know who's entering the country and what their intentions are. Granted, it's impossible to completely prevent terrorism from ever entering the country, but gaping loopholes like the visa lottery program and improper vetting procedures expose the nation and its people to incredible risk.